talking about? I said what I said.
I think it's back at Claw.
Oh God, there's a shark!
I know it's back at Claw because,
Yes.
like, well, when the shark first started to kind of detect the shark, there was a dun, and then like as time went on, there was like a dun, and then like time went further on, it was like dun, and right as like that hit its climax, I knew it was back at Claw.
Oh. Now the shark just told me what time it was. So.
Well, that's something. Welcome back, everybody. This is our Pokemon Kaizo Emerald run. And I accidentally sped into a fight that I was going to save for this run, so let's do that. We're in the Weather Center trying to beat Team Aqua, so let's do that.
It would sure be weird if a disembodied voice had a comment about this weird shark.
Ah!
So that's handy. That way you lowered his defense. I've noticed that trainers have actually kind of started to switch out. This is a hack of Pokemon Emerald called Pokemon Kaizo Emerald. It is by a gentleman by the name of Sinister Hooded Figure, and it basically takes the normal Emerald game and makes it way harder by altering a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
So we're playing that.
Yeah, and it's lots of fun. It originally was a
Nuzlocke run.
Yeah,
Yes.
originally was a Nuzlocke.
And then we decided, that's
Did we
hard.
Did we decide that,
Yes, we
Nathan?
decided.
I decided
That's
that
what happened.
when
We
I
decided.
wiped,
When you
that-
lost,
yeah, that would be a thing.
when you lost horribly and awfully and watched all of your Pokemon die in front of you.
Yep.
You decided, now we're good. You were still faster.
Because I'm Exploud. Or not Exploud,
I was
Electro.
gonna say,
Uh,
what Pokemon is that?
Electro. That's it.
What
Electro.
Pokemon is that? Nathan, living Pokedex Hughes? What fucking Pokemon is that?
Chugapo.
I thought you were gonna do it.
No. I'll go over our new moves.
That Quagsire's gonna do it if you're not careful.
I can sack him.
Yeah, because you have that ability now. Because you lost your Watering Sword.
Ran the 50-50 there.
What are you hoping for?
He was hoping to get the freeze, and then
No.
it is his most damaging move right now. And oh, fuck this Quagsire, man!
Yeah.
You lost your Grass type, and then you were going to lose this fight because of it.
Possible. This gives me a free switch. So, let's go Seismic Toss.
Yeah, that fucking Quagsire almost. Hope you're faster, and you're not.
How am I slower?
He's gotta be
Quick Claw is the only thing I
messing
can
with
think of.
So he actually used the fighting move there because
Because it was neutral.
it was neutral. And the reason fighting moves are not very effective against Dragonite is because of that whole flying thing.
Yep.
Um,
We're in the Weather Center. Let's look at some of our changes. I did get up Fugi to team level.
Yep.
Not a whole lot of change. First of all, everybody's going to have the Lucky Egg just because EXP is great. No moves, changes there. No changes there. No changes there. He knows Thunderbolt and Explosion and Signal Beam and Thunder Wave, which I think all of those except Thunderbolt are new.
Yeah.
I don't think there have been any changes there. I taught him Fire Punch. I think we already knew that. That's about it.
And if you just saw my post in chat there, that's to the Poke community link for this specific hack if you want to check it out, see what all the fuss is about. It's a really fun one. We've been having a lot of...
Whatever I started.
Yeah.
Though an Agnoof team would be really useful against this one.
Yeah.
It's okay, I have a Fugi.
Yeah, I have a Fugi. But it's by a guy named Sinister Hooded Figure.
Ooh, stall rain, huh?
Ooh, stall rain, huh?
I had a funny feeling. I should search.
Yeah, you just had to lose the 50-50. And
Stall rain was I may still be a famous set, kind of, for the time.
Yeah, in this gen, stall rain sucked.
It wasn't busted.
Yeah, but it's still... There wasn't, like... There were definitely options to bust it, but, like... That sucks, you know?
And I generally, we've talked about this on the channel before, but generally ice types don't make great walls.
Yeah, Game Freak keeps on trying to make them great walls. But
they keep giving them the stats to wall out, or the stat distribution, not necessarily the stats. Look at you, Apple-Lug.
Apple-Lug is a great physical defender. Stats-wise.
Stats-wise. Nathan, you wanna take a stab at what tier Apple-Lug is in?
My gut says NU.
That's kind of where I'm thinking.
I don't know. I say that. Rapid Spin got buffed. So it may even be like RE or something. I didn't see what this is, so I'm gonna stay Agnufti.
Do they not have...
That was a good call.
That's because I'm good at this game, Rusty.
Is the Smogon dex not been updated to...
Oh, did you bright powder me? Asshole.
He is NU, yes. He is NU, and yeah, he's a spinner.
Except with the buffs to Rapid Spin, he might actually not be horrible.
He's got heavy-duty boots, the recommended item.
And yeah, heavy-duty boots.
Yeah.
If you're a spinner, that helps you out. If you're a spinner weak to Stealth Rock, that helps you out quite a bit.
They're saying recover, rapid spin, avalanche / toxic, body press / toxic.
Body press also helps it out quite a bit. So yeah, Avalanche got a bunch of buffs this gen.
And it is still NU.
And it's still a very flat boy.
He's so flat. His defense is 180. It's 184. His attack is base 117, so not bad. HP is 95, and then its special attack is 44. Its special defense is 46, and its speed is 28.
Very slow, which makes it great.
You may have heard of washboard abs before, but have you heard of a washboard spine?
Have you heard of iceberg abs? I'm about to get hit by an X scissors. Let's do something about that. And display stick.
Armaldo is generally
I like Armaldo.
one of the... It's not great, right?
Its moveset has always been pretty slim. Especially its level up moveset, so it's very hard to use in game.
But its stats aren't very bad.
It's always been kind of an NU spinner, if I remember correctly. It's good at what it does. It's physically defensive.
Let's look at Armaldo.
Being weak to stealth rocks and a spinner isn't great. It's not a horrible like Swords Dance Swift Swim user.
Well, last format it was PU, so not great.
Yeah.
Not starting off great. Yeah, he's a spinner, giving him rapid spin, stone edge, knockoff, earthquake. Not great. So I want to.
Poliwrath has this hidden ability. That's neat.
I want to read the credits for this article that we read. So it was written by a user named Nuked, quality checked by Uber Skitty in Tondas, I don't know. Tondas.
Toned ass.
But it was grammar checked by a user, a cake wearing a hat. And I read that and immediately decided the internet needs to hear that username.
He edits a lot of those.
Yeah.
They edit a lot of those. I don't know if it's a he.
But one, thank you so much for grammar checking all of the Pokemon community. A great service you were giving to them. Also, fan-fucking-tastic username. Holy shit, that's such a good username. Cake wearing a hat, or a cake wearing a hat. I'm not gonna short you on that.
No notes. That's just a good.
That's so good.
Stick with me here. What about a hat wearing a cake?
Feels derivative.
Does feel a little derivative. So, Nate.
Yeah.
So when your Pokemon get hurt,
yeah,
I could see that on stream, right?
Yep.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
That a thing called PokeLink exists. Wow, look at that comment that just popped out in chat. That's patreon.com/PokeLink. And if you do want to see your Pokemon get hurt in real time on stream, you can do that right there. That was such a great ad plug right there.
You really pivoted there.
It was such a pivot.
Hit us up, sponsors.
And you will get more great pivots like that. Please give us money. I'm real poor. Like, there's 17 video games I want to play right now, and I just can't afford any of them. Like I'll take $5 even. Like, even if we have to pay taxes on that $5, like, I'm cool with that.
So one thing I've noticed about this game is that I think difficulty has been confused with annoyance.
Gimmicks. Yeah.
His main method of quote-unquote increasing difficulty seems to mostly revolve around paralyzing confusing.
Which can be difficult to deal with.
It makes you less likely to succeed.
But anyway, seriously, go check out PokeLink. Jezebel is such a dope-ass person,
yeah.
And they do a lot of good work. And yeah, you should give them, if you have extra dollars, you should give them money.
Yep.
Because again, they do dope-ass work. You ready for a mini boss?
Oh yeah. Ready, willing, and able.
I think it's going to go. Oh, hello. So,
Milotic Water type what?
So Nathan said, yeah, we're just gonna hit stuff.
See what I mean?
Not anymore.
Yeah, he's introducing challenge by adding things that can't be mitigated with skill or knowledge.
Yeah.
And there's that Lumberry. No, what was that?
That was Lefties.
Hypno. Hip.
Part of it is I can't use my dark type to beat these psychic types very easily because they all know Signal Beam, which is quad super effective on me.
But Hypno's kind of shitty.
Well, Signal Beam is Bug, which is physical in this generation, so thankfully at least it's hitting me off of their weaker attacks.
Yeah. Medicham. Big gal.
What the shuffle?
Oh, I thought you were just go place keep it, but no, that's a better call.
I'm not sure that it is.
Hey, look, Stall Shuckle.
Yeah, we've seen it 4 times already, so it's nothing new. It's just annoying. There's no iteration on it. It's toxic, protect, double team, rest.
Yep.
Cast form is illegal. We are not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
I guess we should kind of bring up. So
Yes, I'm only allowed to use the Pokemon that I had in the Nuzlocke.
Yeah. So that cast form. Let's say I would go grab the Mystic Water off of it,
Let's get that Mystic Water.
and then that's all. I'll be right back.
Good luck. You also didn't change the level on it, which means it's way under leveled for this point. It was under leveled in the original game too. Which is why they bumped up its level to 30 in the original game, or in the remakes, or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
You didn't want to name that
They
box.
pumped it up in
Sick Bird?
Oras.
What?
You didn't want to rename that box to Sick Bird instead of Illegal.
No, Rusty, I didn't. I didn't think of that.
I'll just go. I'm just.
Rusty,
Hey, Ian.
Rusty, that joke was so bad I'm drinking.
You thought that fight was tough, right?
Oh, where's the boy?
He only has 5 Pokemon.
It's a bit of a jump up in level there.
It was a bit of a jump up in level.
What's this? Ooh, it's not actually gonna help. Is that water?
Possibly.
And then
Oof.
it gets boosted by rain. Ooh.
Yes. I mean, Venusaur.
It's Venusaur's gonna sludge bomb you. Oh, it's just sleep pattern.
Power water. See if I wake up.
I doubt it. That
It's fine.
is only a bit of a problem. Should have used Signal Beam!
I don't think it would have killed. My attack stat was pretty terrible.
Oh, right, it was off the attack. I forgot.
Just hit that raw, huh?
How did Nido King outspeed?
Oh, Dumple's super slow.
Yeah, but Nido King's not fast.
It's fine. It's 80 some odd.
I think that he has also been giving vitamins to
I don't know if he's been giving.
important trainers.
He's probably giving effort values. Vitamins can't be used in this game
Yeah.
because fuck you. Just to make it harder, I guess. At least make it more tedious.
Why did you send out your
So
tree?
you can't use vitamins, but
I didn't see what it was, so I was just scouting with a little bit of help there. I keep mashing through the "this Pokemon is coming next" text.
Is that the only time we see our rival on a bike?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think if we actually see our
I
rival.
think as he leaves on the route south.
Well, I'm saying, is this the only rival we see ride a bike?
I don't know.
I can't think of another one right off the hand.
Yeah.
That doesn't really mean a lot, but
What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to see if I can sneak past these trainers. It may not let me.
I doubt it.
Possibly.
You're gonna go up and be what?
Ah,
I was right. You're gonna go up and be walled off.
but hopefully register the fly point. We'll see.
he wasn't so tough.
Fairly wiggly though.
Mobile.
I know how to handle that.
And you're gonna get ice beam. No, you're not. Speed.
We're gonna have coverage moves. That's just how this is gonna work. That's something we have to anticipate.
Now you're gonna use cross jumped. Oh, he just tried for the raw thunder.
70% of the time, it works every time. So I had a thought.
Yeah.
Not really based on anything. I meant to avoid that, but whatever. Not really based on anything, but just kind of me thinking that I kind of wanted to talk about with you guys at some point, and this might as well be as good a time as any to talk about it.
Okay.
So you know how people like to have pointless arguments, and what I mean by that is like whether or not you're supposed to put the toilet paper, whether hanging above or hanging below, or like people have pointless arguments over like whether pineapple belongs on pizza or not.
Yeah.
And people get very loud opinions on those.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the next pointless argument that we're going to see in our society is?
Nathan,
Yeah.
I would like to point out that the examples you gave are extremely important and relevant, and not at all pointless to argue about. No, I'm kidding. I was trying to make a thing about it.
And to a lesser extent, things like the color of that one damn dress, or like Yanny Laurel, things like that.
Yeah.
What do you think the next thing in our society that we're going to pointlessly argue about is going to be? And if you'd like me to go first, I can, to give you some time to think.
Well, Nathan, I think you are correct. All of those things you mentioned are pointless because, as we all know, toilet paper it goes over, and pineapple can be on pizza if someone wants it to be. You can get the fuck over it. So I think that was the only joke I had, and I didn't actually think of anything. So I think you should go first.
Okay. I think the next pointless thing that we as a society are going to argue over is whether you have or not you have your rear view mirror set so that when somebody's like at night coming up behind you and it shines in your eyes, whether it flips up toward the ceiling or down toward the ceiling. I think that's the next pointless thing that we're gonna, as a society, have really loud, incredibly stupid internet debates over.
Well, you see, that's I don't really have an opinion on this.
Because you don't have a rear view mirror.
Yeah, because my car doesn't have a rear view mirror. But typically,
Ian,
yes, Rusty.
that's illegal.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It might be illegal. I don't know.
It's not. I looked. Because if I was going to be driving an illegal car that's not mine, I was gonna sure as hell not do that. So I looked. You have to have the side mirrors. I've also been pulled over without the mirror and not had anything said to me.
I wonder why. Ah, bright as I look over at you.
I think the next thing we're going to argue about is whether or not that joke was funny.
No, Rusty, we're not going to argue about that because it wasn't.
I think we are.
Rusty's pro-funny.
It was kind of funny. Bitman777, it's going pretty well. We're having a lot of fun. We're talking about useless arguments.
Yes. Specifically, the thing that's useless that we're arguing about is whether or not you have your rearview mirror set to flip up toward the ceiling or down toward the seats. I think that's the next, pineapple on pizza type of argument that we as a society are going to be seeing people have.
So,
hey, we can boost Farfetch's ratio.
Hold on. So, Nathan, did you say that flipping mechanism is there in order to redirect the light in a different direction, and that's its function?
Well, if the you're driving at night and somebody's headlights are really bright, you flip it up, and that way you're not getting shined in the eyes as brightly.
Okay.
That's what that does, right? I haven't been using a rear view mirror wrong this whole time.
No,
I was under the impression that it was a switch to in one mode it reflects better in daylight, and the other mode it reflects better in nightlight.
Yeah, because if you have the daylight on version on, then yeah, you'll get shine too brightly in your eyes.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with other cars. It has to do with light reflecting from the inside of your car onto like the back window.
Yeah. But
it doesn't have to do with people's driving lights. It has to do with lights that are inside your car, blinding you by being reflected by your back window.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Well, it serves both functions, so I think it, like, to the point, there's a little mute, because it can be, hey, it's meant to do both of these things, and that could be the answer. Yeah. I don't think it has to have one singular function. But here's the real thing that I think we're missing on all of this. So, the rear view mirror, yeah, you can flip it, and that's fine, but that's not the problem mirror when you're driving at night.
Yeah.
The problem mirror is the driver's side, mirror, the actual side view mirror. Because when some motherfucker comes up with those goddamn LED lights, you know. So really,
halogen bulbs.
Yeah. So
yeah, they suck.
So really, it's like, how do you?
The one thing the three of us agree on.
Yeah. How do you deal with that? And what I do, and I think you do it as well, is you actually move it a little bit, so you're not actually seeing as much of like what you would normally want to see, to keep that from like hitting you. Like, how else do you deal with that? Like, that's
it depends on where I'm at.
Yeah. I just maneuver that mirror in such a way that it's just not shining in my eye anymore.
If I'm in the city, I will.
Yes, but man, it's easy. Just close your eyes.
That's how you do it.
That's thinking with your thinking brain.
Galaxy brain take.
Yeah, he did just jump everybody up to level 50, didn't he? But I cut you off there, Rusty. You said when you're in the city.
When I'm in the city, Bitman thinks with both sides of his brain there. That's pretty neat. If I'm in the city, I will.
What do you do, Rusty, when the lights go down in the city?
Well, when the lights come up in the city, I'll just switch lanes so that it's not a problem. But where it happens that I hate it even more is when I'm driving in country roads and there's not a lane to switch to.
Yes.
In which case, I will take my tiny Golf and just take off at about twice the speed limit, way faster than usually these truck drivers that have the lights can go safely. And it has the dual purpose of being fun, because I love driving my car on country roads, like windy mountain roads. And two, really just totally pisses off truck drivers who can't keep up with me.
Well, I'm
feel
glad...
the need to like ride your tail and have those lights, etc., etc.
Well, I'm glad that those country roads take me home. John Denver is a treasure and has the best version of that song, "You Can Bite Me." There, that's my answer. What's the best version of country roads? Now, there are some good covers.
Is that what your pointless argument is going to be?
Oh, absolutely.
No. That's what it is. This argument has already started, and it's about to explode. It's which version.
Oh, I did the rebattle on this guy.
Oh shit!
Yeah. By the way, the rebattles jump up
over
quite
to
a bit.
100.
It's not always immediately to 100, but they sometimes jump up real high. If you had noticed when I was in the shop, my money is a lot lower because I did a lot of those rebattles.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them against the level 100s I actually managed to beat by the skin of my fucking teeth.
Yeah, there's. I honestly think you might have sacked Dumple there.
Fuki can handle it.
Kind of. Yeah, he's in the outsped here. Really? Even 45 levels over?
Until Generation 3, this was the fastest Pokemon in the game.
Okay.
And now he's definitely slow.
Still probably faster.
Hopefully slow enough that Miafruz can kill it.
There you go.
Well, that was a third.
Yeah.
I'd be at 2 level 100s with losing only one Pokemon. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's all right. But hear me out. John Denver's Country Roads is maybe one of the greatest songs ever.
Oh, okay.
No, but the real argument is which version of Hurt is superior.
Johnny Cash
versus 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah. No, that's easy money. There's a reason people think 9 Inch Nails was the cover version. Because
I think the Johnny Cash version.
Yeah, because Johnny Cash was Johnny motherfucking Cash. He did that.
How did I say him?
I don't know. Johnny Cash sunned 9 Inch Nails, and there's just not another answer there. Like, case dismissed, Rusty.
Yeah, I don't see it as a competition. I think they both did good takes on a song.
And I actually do like the 9 Inch Nails version. I'm not actually a huge 9 Inch Nails fan.
Yeah, I'm not a huge 9 Inch Nails fan. I don't think it's the greatest song in the world, but it's fine.
Did we lose, Rusty?
It's possible we lost Rusty.
No, I am not lost, but getting a lot of robot voice.
Yeah, we're kind of hearing you the same way.
Yeah.
Love it. It's great.
We are looking into, or at least I am looking into alternatives to Discord, because I'm getting tired of robot voice.
Yeah, Discord's been real fucky recently.
Yeah, it's like tons of chaos. If only there was a word for that. I don't know. It'll always escape me.
Nathan,
Yeah.
there's always a word to go with chaos. And that's control.
Chaos control!
What? Do you mean these Chaos Emeralds?
Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? You do mean the Chaos Emeralds.
God, the internet is such a fucking cursed place.
And yet here we are.
Really wanted that to KO that Zaytu.
Zaytu said no.
That's fine. I got him to Miafruz. Wow. Say that.
I believe in Zendaya.
Miafruz isn't really doing a whole lot.
Fine. Kill it.
You kind of want to do it.
I don't. I don't need to. And in most cases, Thunderbolt does more damage. What we're gonna do is I'm not afraid of Chen.
God, this is such a dope remix.
Yeah,
What?
this is the Smash Bros. Remix.
The Smash
The
Bros.
Smash Ultimate Remix.
Smash Ultimate Ah, why did Smash Bros have the best music ever? It changed my mind.
Sleepy Foogie. Fuck Dave. I am tired of you recovering. Also, eventually Signal Beam's going to confuse him. Or he'll die. Either one. I'm good with one way or the other.
One way or the other, this ends.
Okay. I'm going to let Rusty pick what our trendy phrase is going to be.
So those are my options?
No.
You can do any and all.
Or, how about this? Rusty picks the letter, and then Ian picks the phrase. How about we do that?
Okay. The letter that I'm going to pick is U.
Go back down. Useless!
I think you were being really mean to Cam and Ty there. We haven't actually seen anything in this patch of grass. Let's see what Fortree has just for yucks and giggles. Hey, it has grass types. Imagine that.
That's a grass flying.
Yeah. It could be flanked. That would make sense as it's the flame gem.
But Nathan, you're leaving that item.
Yep.
It's stupid.
Morpheus is neat, and I always felt like it should have been a little bit better than it was.
Yeah, I wanted it to be better.
That's it. Tech by Keki.
If you could change one mechanic in the Pokemon games, what would it be?
Just one?
That's a good question.
Only one mechanic change. Oh.
Or set of mechanics that interact, I guess.
Runaway should have the same effect as a Shed Shot.
Does it not?
Nope.
What is...
The only thing Runaway does is that you can get away from wild Pokemon 100% of the time.
It doesn't allow you to
There's
break...
no in-battle effect. At least as of Gen 7, I think. They may have added that as an effect in Gen 8, but that's the one thing I've always wanted for it, is to have for it to have a true, like, some sort of utility.
Yeah. What about you, Ian?
I got the Mystic Ticket.
Really? Just...
Board the ship toward Naval Rock. I guess.
Damn, alright.
No, it makes sense. It's a catch-em-all.
Yeah.
Hack.
You just get it there.
Yep.
I don't know. Kind of have to think.
Normally we'd avoid, if this were a Nuzlocke, we'd normally avoid double battles. Let's do it, just for yucks and giggles. What's the worst that could happen?
I guess it kind of depends. You know, I might... You know, it depends on what gen you're talking about, I guess. Like if it's current,
most recent gen.
Yeah, current gen. I don't know. That's kind of a tough one. I might say like it might not be a mechanics change so much, but like there is a lot of they said fuck someday in particular. Like there's a lot of like stuff that doesn't like have a function anymore that they can get rid of, you know. Like I think Pokemon could, and I think they tried to do a little bit of it this gen anyway, but like Pokemon hasn't really truly looked at its power creep and dealt with it. So I think that's, you know, there are lots of things that could be that they've got, just like they've got abilities that do the exact same goddamn thing, but like, the only difference is the name. You know, I think they could use to clean up stuff like that, but that's kind of the thing that's jumping out at me. I'll actually have to think about it for a minute to give you an answer on like a mechanic I'd like to change.
All right. So my answer is that I would change the mechanic to the east of Vermilion City to another gambler.
Say that one more time.
I would change the mechanic to the east of Vermilion City to another gambler.
Is his trainer title mechanic or is it engineer? I forget.
I thought it was mechanic in one of the gens.
It may be. I don't remember. And I just like fought that guy a week ago, so I should know. But
yeah, you should.
My memory thinks it's engineer. That was a clever joke, though, Rusty. I'll give you that.
To answer the question actually, though, I think that healing items should not have increased priority.
Like they should go like when would it be healing items or all items?
I guess all items.
Because that
items,
yeah.
Items should be used at the same speed, or at least be influenced by the speed of the Pokemon you are using them on.
Well, if I'm using a Slowpoke, that doesn't mean I'm a Slowpoke.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Yeah. You should not be faster than a quick attacking Eevee.
I don't know, I'm pretty fast.
Or an extreme speeding Dragonite. Nathan.
I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, Nathan's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm fast.
You know, Nathan's got he's got some deceptive speed, you know?
Yeah. Especially in short bursts.
That's what I would change. It bothers me that I can't, I guess, maybe even not changing the speed of the item, but have increased priority moves increase faster than the item. The item shouldn't be the fastest priority.
So items should be priority plus 0, but move first in that priority bracket.
Yeah. You can use it to save yourself from a move on the last turn, but if your opponent uses a quick attack, it doesn't matter. Like, it removes having items going faster than everything removes a lot of the strategy of having priority moves.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
I don't think about it a whole lot because you don't use items in competitive.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be interesting. I don't know. I think that kind of makes like non-healing items that you use, like actual battle items, I think that kind of gives them a negative value. Like X items are all, I feel like it kind of diminishes those a little bit. Really, Electro's it's not shit. Or Electro's attack is really not shit.
Yeah, no, Electro has very low attack.
You could also have two classes of items, like sprayables and drinkables. So you say your X items are spray on, and they actually have increased priority. They function the way items do now, so it doesn't hurt the X items. But a potion has to be drank, and so it has a different priority level. You could even, there's a lot of design space to be played with. You can have items with different priority the way moves do, and give them different values based on that.
So I do want to make the point. We know so healing items tend to be spray items, and the X items are modeled after pills that you take.
Pills.
Yeah. So
right, and that's like the in-game lore, but that doesn't have to be. You can change either of those things however you want to fit mechanics. You can retcon or just make a new set of items.
Nope. You can see really far.
Nope. You tried.
Can you blame me for trying?
No, you tried your best.
This Pokemon gets really threatening in 2 generations.
It has a... there is a disconnect between its name and its appearance.
Goribus?
Yeah.
Why? It gores people in the abyss.
And it looks like it wants to give you a hug.
I think that's just accurate, camouflage. That's why a lot of nature is brightly colored is dangerous. The things the things that attract.
But it usually, not always, but usually comes in the form of contrasting colors. A dark color and a bright color right next to each other. There are some frogs, for instance, that are just a solid bright color.
Yeah.
So it's not totally consistent.
Yeah.
But those warning colors tend to be a contrasting color, not just a bright color.
What do you want to bet it has? Hidden Power 1. Nope.
Nah, just use Thunder.
Okay, Thunder! Porygon Thunder! That was it. So yeah, that'd be cool. What I think you're trying to do is I think you're trying to avoid or at least provide counterplay for the situation where you're fighting Lance or whatever, and he's about to heal his Dragonite when it's at just a little bit of health, all the way back up, and prevent that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I think it's a much more viable and fun strategy for an in-game opponent if you have a counter to it.
Yeah.
But it's the not having a counter to it that I dislike.
Technically, counterplay does exist in the form of the move Embargo, but that's pretty niche.
Yeah.
You can also use things like Heal Block. So I can go back here. That doesn't let me do anything.
Yeah.
That's a weird change.
Yeah, that is.
There's no hidden items. Let me check. Yeah, no hidden items, just the grass goes weirdly up here for some reason. There are some weird decisions.
You poisoned?
No.
Okay. This is just a weird shift on the screen.
It may be that that area has a legendary Pokemon available at it later.
Guess.
Oh, that's just in the grass here. Okay.
In the vanilla game, you can find wild Pokemon on this route.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that.
They want you a way for you to be able to catch them once you clear them all out. I'm going to take a second here and do some inventory management.
So are you going to try to go all the way to... are you going to try to go all the way to Mount Coronet?
Yeah, I'm going to... Well, Mount Coronet's in
Not
Sinnoh.
Mount Coronet. Fuck, what is the mountain's name? I'm so pissed that I can't remember. Holy shit.
A funeral.
Fire.
Yeah.
Mount Fire.
I'm going to pause the EXP share. I don't think I'm going to need it.
Also, Rusty, did you finished watching The Mandalorian, right?
Yes, I did.
Season 2 comes out October 30th. I'm real excited for it, Nathan.
I would like to watch it. It's just
Yep.
something I haven't sat down and done yet.
I do want to point out, apropos of nothing, that they did make that announcement about an hour after John Boyega said what he did about Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't actually... I knew he had said some things, but I don't remember what he said.
The gist of it was he was criticizing Disney's decision, or the executives, whoever they are, their decision to heavily market him in the first movie and then kind of put him to the wayside in the later movies.
Yeah.
And not just him, but other characters of color.
Yeah, they did that to Kelly Tran.
Specifically, himself and Carrie Marie Tran.
Yeah.
Or Kelly Marie Tran.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't want to say that those two are definitely extremely related, but like what John Boyega said and the announcement.
I think that would be difficult to coordinate.
I mean, they'd have to... So, I think he said it on a... I think it came out in the GQ stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not as hard to, like, if you know, Disney's got an earworm in, or somebody, said, hey, this is gonna come out.
Possibly even John would have said, hey, I said some stuff that you guys might not like here.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Just kind of, yeah. So I don't think it's that hard, but, I'm not sure I believe that they would try to, immediately,
If somebody said, they announced this because John Boyega said that, I'd press X to doubt.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a conclusion you can safely draw.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but...
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I think it would be... I'd be surprised if that was the course of events.
Yeah.
I hope that Disney is not that petty. I mean, Katzenberg doesn't work there anymore.
Thank God. Like, when I actually learned about Jeffrey Katzenberg, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
Lindsay Ellis has a good video on it.
Yeah.
It's the Robin Williams video.
Yeah.
On him. Or he's a
He's a prominent
recurring
figure.
character.
Yeah. Also, no, who's their president that just left?
Bob Iger.
Yeah, Bob Iger. He also kind of did some shit, so you know.
I don't think you can run Disney and not have done shit.
Do some shit. Yeah. Like, Disney has way more like of a checkered past. Like every time I look, I think I know, and then I like see some more stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
That all being said, yes, I am extremely looking forward to The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
The first season was great and was directed by an incredible group of people. Including some of my favorite directors in the last 10 years.
The shooting methods for The Mandalorian is nuts.
No, it's not. You aim a gun and pull the trigger.
Yes, Nathan.
Nathan,
I haven't seen The Mandalorian.
Nathan, you know I'm physically next to you, right?
Yeah.
So we can talk to Nathan about this without spoiling anything because it has nothing to do with the plot.
Yeah.
So the way they filmed a lot of the CG,
like 90% of it.
In The Mandalorian is they've got an enormous, like, slightly curved digital like 4K. Well, it's way bigger than 4K, but it would end up being 4K if you scale it down.
Yeah.
Television screen, and they digitally animate the background on a real screen that the actors stand in front of and record the actors standing in front of the screen.
Like it's got realistic lighting, and in that you don't just see that on the screen, but actually like the camera is linked to that building asset, and I think it mostly uses Epic's engine. What's their engine? Unreal. I think it like uses a lot of
it uses Unreal Engine and modern RTX video cards and the ray tracing technology specifically to organize the lighting effects in the area and generate a three-dimensional image behind the actors that give them something to act against and react to in the real acting space.
But it's also already there in the camera. Like it's already a lot of the way done. Like the shot is already a lot of the way done. Like it's nuts. I think Corridor Digital had a really good video about it.
That's how I learned about it as well. Ian, do you and I just watch the exact same YouTube videos?
We watch a lot of them, I think.
We both watch the Smosh, but only the Try Not to Laugh.
Right.
We both watch Corridor Digital a lot.
I haven't watched a Smosh video in like 10 years.
Well, understand that Smosh is now a company.
I know.
And
didn't they get like bought out by Fine Bros or something?
I think they've been.
Or no, Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah. It's Good Mythical Morning on the bottom. And not Anthony. The one that's not named Ian is no longer with them. You know, he left a long time ago.
Anthony Padilla, I think
so. That sounds right.
When I was in middle school, I'd come home and like refresh their YouTube channel every day.
But yeah, you know, I watch like just their, you know, Try Not to Laugh or Laugh to Lose or whatever it's called.
It's still mostly Smosh.
Yeah.
But the Try Not to Laugh stuff is genuinely pretty funny.
Yeah. And that's really all I watch.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah. Well, and they get like really good guests on there too.
Yeah, like they had. The reason I watched the first one was because they had. Why can't I say his name? Voice actor for McCree. Critical
Matthew
Role.
Mercer.
Yeah, Mercer.
Matthew Mercer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Matthew Mercer was guesting on there.
Yeah, they had Macaulay Culkin come on recently. They had the Zach. Oh, what is his last name? He played Shazam. The adult actor that played Shazam. It's Zach.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Zach something. I can't remember his last name.
Zack Snyder. It's not Zack Snyder.
No.
I'm aware that it's not Zack Snyder.
Like he was on there. He did a really good job. And like
when they first debuted Shazam, I thought it was that guy was the guy who played the bad guy in Spy Kids 1. You know, see what I mean?
Yes, I do.
It's been so long since I've seen Spy Kids 1 that I cannot picture who you're talking about.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah.
Tell me there ain't a resemblance there.
Okay. Spy Kids 1 villain. Vegan Floop.
I knew it started with an S.
I can kind of see it.
Like there's like you could say add 25 pounds of muscle onto this guy, turn
Well, that and Shazam looks like he's wearing a muscle suit.
Yeah.
Again, I have not seen Shazam, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I keep thinking a lot.
Oh god, the thumb things. I forgot about the thumb things.
What thumbs or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, those are awful.
I used to watch Spy Kids 3D all the fucking time.
Yeah.
As a youngling.
Always been a fan of Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams.
Yeah, Nathan, because you questioned God in that movie.
Spy Kids also have like
that Machete is in
part of it in the cinematic universe.
Yes,
I was literally just
the
about
Machete
to say,
cinematic universe is the same universe as Spy Kids.
no, Machete is part of the Spy Kids cinematic universe.
And that is,
let's be clear,
and
Machete is the spinoff.
Yeah.
I was about to say we need to go have a watch party of all of the after COVID's over. Have a watch party of all the Spy Kids movies. Spy Kids 1, Spy Kids 2, Spy Kids 3, Spy Kids 4, the reboot, and Machete.
And there's a couple of Machete movies.
Yeah. I think there are 2 at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen them. I've only seen Spy Kids 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
I haven't seen Spy Kids 4. Spy Kids are no longer the kids.
Yeah.
The Spy Kids are no longer kids.
Also, was Spy Kids 3 that had the after credit scene where she was singing? Was that 3 or was that 2?
3 is what I'm remembering.
That's what I'm remembering too. How is that Letty still alive? Oh, it must have protected.
It double protected. 50-50 chance for that second protect.
Say got the 50-50.
Man, he just outspeed me here and killed him.
That Letty is dead now.
That Letty and his Dedian.
Letty is dead.
I don't think Mia Fruz is going to survive the end of the turn, but we'll see.
You know what I've never used in like a regular run?
Pinsir or Absol?
An Absol.
Absol's great. I used one in a Gen 5, a Black 2 Nuzlocke.
Did you get him out of one of the groves?
I don't think so.
I didn't.
I named it Diablo. It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
And I head smash the Absol because it's protected. Let's go with Dump. Rock Slide.
Go ice beam. Oh no, Dumple is paralyzed. How Dumple lives his life.
Yeah, Dumple's slow. He's going to get paralyzed a lot. Because everything can paralyze you or put you to sleep or whatever.
Everything's gotta get it. Oh man.
Oh, that and just sleep is busted, so everything moves, sleep moves.
Sleep is busted.
Yep. That's why sleep causes a thing.
Another banger. End's battle theme was so good.
Yep. I got to thinking about it, and I don't think N has really showed up in anything besides... he may have showed up in Pokemon Masters,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's showed up in anything after Black and White 2. I think they reference him in the Rainbow Rocket episode, but I don't think they even explicitly mention him.
Well, they'd almost have to mention him.
He asked a bunch of really awkward to explain questions about the Pokemon world in general that made players, especially young kids, really uncomfortable with having Pokemon.
Yeah. Just, it was weird the focus they put on him and then never touched him again.
Well, again, he was big in the anime, but...
Yeah, and even then, after Gen 5.
Is that any different than Az?
Yeah, but they didn't really give Az a ton of focus.
Other than he was a plot device.
Yeah, he was literally a plot device.
Yeah.
You know,
An enormous plot device.
Yeah.
Because he's tall.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about this before, but one thing that I might hope they do is, I talked about what I want the next batch of DLC for Pokemon to be. I talked about the next season, where you're about to start up the next round of the champion battle and all of that.
Right.
Also, if they just wanted to slide in there, like, this is where you get to see reoccurring characters. Blue takes his totally not boyfriend on another goddamn vacation because he needs to get off the fucking mountain. You get to see Blue, Red. It might be cool to see all 3 Oak brothers.
not gonna lie, forgot about Grand Oak.
Yeah. I was about to say 2, and I'm like, hold on, there's a 3rd. Stuff like that. And you could slide in N right there. He could come check out, like, so you saved the world. Join the club. It's growing bigger every day.
Yeah.
All the player characters from previous games.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. I'm always down to see my boy Steven Stone.
This is starting to sound like Pokemon World Tournament 2.
I'm down with that, though.
That's fine.
I'm absolutely
all right with that. Where but fake video game Europe would be a good place to do Pokemon World Tournament.
Well,
It also sounds like it's more or less doing the same thing as Pokemon Masters.
yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, and I know they wouldn't, but like,
And I'd almost rather than put that dev time into either A, Pokemon Masters, or at least I think they'd get more out of if they put that dev time into Pokemon Master. I don't play Pokemon Masters. Or put that dev time into the next game.
well, like,
Let Pokemon Masters be this is the how you build the lore of the characters game.
well, like, and it could be just, you know.
I don't know that it's all that much dev time to build a couple of character models.
Well, and the character models should still
into a fight and a dialogue.
But the way I would frame it is, you've already got the soccer theme, right?
Yeah.
It's the world. It's the it's the FIFA World Cup of Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, it comes around.
Make it a World Cup.
Yeah, like it comes around every 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, and Poke England is hosting this year. You know, like how the World Cup
Really
happens.
lean into that FIFA thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's FIFA, but without all the corruption. That's a joke for not Rusty and Nathan.
I know. I've seen the John Oliver piece about it. This is interesting. These people are a double battle that you can't avoid. If you go through here, they'll activate it there. You go through the north, they'll activate it there. But either way,
I think
it's a double battle.
Yeah, and it'll force it to be a double battle no matter who you talk to.
It's just due to their trainer class.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't want to hit Zendaya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. See, that's clever. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Follow me, Focus Punch.
Mia
I'm Mia Fruz.
Or like,
Bye.
die, Mia Fruz.
Is Focus Punch the only thing it knows?
Eh.
But like, you know, something like that. That would be cool, you know? And I don't think that would be... Oh, I know what you're doing. Maybe I know.
I'm just grabbing a cut slave.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was
let's
just
swap
saying,
it for Mia Fruz.
change out Mia Fruz so Mia Fruz gets healed.
Get some heal juice.
Yeah. I just think something like that.
Mia Fruz, bye. What?
Yeah, and I just think about something like that might, be cool.
It would.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a particularly wise investment of dev time.
You know, it would
I
just,
wouldn't hate them diverting a small team to making seasonal content to tide us over while their main team works on the main game. Though I don't think that
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. There's gonna be a main game for a while though. I think it's probably gonna be like a. I would think at least a 2-year dev cycle from when the last deal, or like from when.
I'd be very surprised if that were the case. 2 years.
Yeah, I think we've at least got another remake coming. Diamond and Pearl.
Yes, with the asterisk that who knows how COVID is going to affect things.
Yeah, like
right.
I think at least before COVID hit, the intention was probably another main series game at next year at some point, probably late. Pokemon's generally has a pretty good turnaround on that sort of thing. Sometimes I think to the series is detriment. But,
yeah. Well, what the thing that I was thinking that I got out of it was the turnaround to console is going to be, was different, and they were going to actually spend time to.
let's walk around the Safari Zone to see what they've changed. No. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think you're right, particularly with the 3DS generation.
Yeah.
Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon could have been one game called Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Well, like
in a way that none of the other special editions did. Like yellow doesn't make red and blue obsolete.
Well,
Crystal doesn't make gold and silver obsolete. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon made Sun and Moon might as well not exist.
Well, so I kind of disagree
I was
a little
gonna say,
bit.
I almost disagree with you. I think, for example, Emerald and Platinum do far more to make their original games more obsolete than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, especially since they completely changed the climax.
Yeah.
And especially because I spend a lot of time on the r/Pokemon question and answer thread, and one of the most common questions we get is, should I get Sun and Moon versus Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and what are the differences between them? I feel like we're answering that question all the time, and the basic consensus, at least from the English-speaking portion of Reddit that I sit in, is that Sun and Moon has the better plot, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the better quote-unquote video game. In that it has more like quality of life changes and Pokemon available, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But people seem to like Lily's story in Sun and Moon a lot more than they like it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, that's fair, and I do have some criticisms of the way they changed the story.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think
that's fair.
Better or worse. It's just different. I don't have an opinion.
I think that the way they treat her relationship with her mother in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is definitely a detriment.
Yeah.
To the storytelling.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't disagree with people who say play Sun and Moon for the plot, play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. It's just we played some pointless. I guess we had a speed tie, or it's got Quick Claw. Yeah, it's got Quick Claw.
Yeah.
Sunflora is not that fast. Did he boost the Quick Claw rate?
He might have.
Because I feel like I get weirdly outspeeded a lot.
I mean, it may not be a changed rate. It just might be that literally every Pokemon has it on it, so it's being triggered more. It's your confirmation bias speaking.
It's a 10% chance. So, to roll a 10% chance twice in a row is literally a 1% chance. So, I don't know. Maybe it is just confirmation bias. And I don't know how many Pokemon he's putting it on. I don't know when it doesn't activate.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no way for me to know that. That was always kind of the thing about things like abilities like Battle Armor that like protect you from a random event.
Yeah.
Where it's probably a good ability, but you don't really ever know when it's a good ability because it never tells you when you otherwise would have critted.
Yeah, if it just had a little message that said Battle Armor activated, it would feel a lot better.
And I'm not saying that it should implement that, because, I mean, I'm all for streamlining the amount of text boxes that you get. But you never know when it doesn't activate. So it's hard to feel like it's the good ability.
Right.
Even though oftentimes it probably is.
Yeah, it's really hard to quantify something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Impossible, even.
Yep.
Like, literally impossible to quantify.
Yeah.
You don't have enough information to quantify it.
I can go fight that person again if I want. I don't want.
But don't want to fight level 100s?
I don't want. I want for nothing.
Have want for nothing. So you can use this to heal right now.
Yep. It's probably faster than walking all the way back to Fortune.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a little tedious.
I never really had anything for it.
I said we were gonna. Let's go check out the safaris. Oh, right, we need to go to Lily Cove.
Yeah. And it takes a while to get to the Lily Cove right now.
Really, there's one trainer in my way.
I thought it was... Is it
Maybe
Lily?
a double battle. Yeah.
Oh.
2 trainers.
No, but for some reason I was thinking it was somewhere else. Do you get the Pokeball case normally at Lily Cove?
In Emerald, I think you do.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I spent a lot more time in Ruby and Sapphire.
I was gonna say, because I was thinking that no, but...
Because they replaced all the contest halls with the battle tents.
Yeah.
I didn't see what this was. I'm assuming Agnoof Team can take it. Agnoof Team can't take it. Comes and dies. I don't want to fight a Houndoom as a Zendaya. I want to fight a Houndoom as a Dump. Oh, you swoosed me, huh? Watch this 4. Meet your Houndoom!
That Houndoom was Houndoomed to die at the hands of your Dumble.
It was, you're right.
Just gonna go
You should. You really should. A Gnoof team. I almost miss being able to name things.
Not that much.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna name anything for the whole rest of this run, huh?
Probably not.
Okay, I've got a serious Twitter question here right now. What is more effective, walking it off or rubbing some dirt on it?
Rubbing some dirt on it is a great way to get infected.
Yeah, I think walking it off.
Yep.
But walking it off is always like something I'd say for like if somebody fell and busted their ass.
Yep.
You also say the same thing that I do a lot, which is punch it till it feels better.
I've been known to say that every now and again.
He has, on occasion, said that. Alright, bud.
I was gonna say I'm willing to play this game if you are, man. You're going to be annoying. I want a move that deals passive damage. And I have none. I mean, I could bring Exleco out. It knows toxic.
I was gonna say.
It's also an Exleco. Hey! Railroading. No fly point for you. Gonna make you walk. Because it's gotta be harder. Harder means more tedious. Alright. Oh,
Bro.
You guys went real quiet there.
and we just weren't saying anything.
Yeah. I'm just kind of waiting for the action to happen.
That's okay.
Ah,
Hey, look. Railroading.
Too bad.
I wanted
it
to
would
stop off
be
at
nice if
Lilico.
you could get to a Pokemon Center to do inventory management.
Yeah, it would be. Let's go back to Fortree and do that. Because... some reason, I'm sure there's a good one. Tedium, I guess, means difficulty.
You're not gonna be any escaping any ropes.
I like to keep an escape rope on me. Especially in a hack where I don't know how he's changed the layout of things.
Where he's changed mechanics.
He's literally changing the layout of dungeons.
Yeah. I get you.
But I don't need an awakening anymore because I have to move through.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't need this cleanse tag because I already have the black. Just while I'm here, what I'll do is I'll go this up. At some point, I'm gonna sell it. No, I don't know cut.
Yeah, you don't.
Let's fix that. And get some Bobo!
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 Ah, we got to sneak one more of those in.
We'll probably see cut trees somewhere else. If he's really mean, I'll put him in Victory Road.
Look at that.
We found one nugget.
Pop Nugget.
Bye. We'll be right back.
I miss you already.
Goodbye forever.
Before I get loaded up with items, let's walk all the way back to Fortree and sell some of our stuff. deposit that cleanse tag. Just in case I ever decide I won't. I won't, but. Anything else I can get away with depositing here? Let's deposit those Reapers.
Repels.
I'll keep an ether just in case.
Just in case.
He's finished with PP amounts, like Fuyi's explosion only has 1 power point.
Which makes sense. Because in this game, it only needs 1.
Except for if you're using it in the Elite Four.
Well, you use it, you die, then you heal yourself, but then you revive and you're back.
Revive doesn't restore PP.
Oh, I thought it did.
Nope.
Never mind. I couldn't remember if it did or not.
It don't.
Because I was thinking about that earlier.
Well, hello.
Welcome back.
You're back.
And Nufteen is in love with this Delcatty, but it still punched it with a needly arm anyway.
See that you were able to one-shot that extremely strong four-armed man.
It didn't one-shot. But it did flinch.
Who are you?
And you, but grumpier.
Is that how Grumpig works? They just get more and more grumpy as they get higher level.
Hopeless.
These fucking kids.
Ooh, that one didn't have own tempo.
Thought it did.
Mine had own tempo,
Oh,
so I
yours-
couldn't get confused. His got confused, which means it's probably like thick fat.
Thick fat.
She said I was durable. And I know the Hex Maniac is all the one you guys are all horny for, Oka fandom. Don't think I don't know that.
Really brought that up, didn't you? Really taking that shot?
Yeah.
As long as you can do it in a not terrible, awful, goddamn way, be horny about whoever you want to be. And just make sure you don't do.
It's like a spider sense, you know. It's like, that's a thing people get horny about. And I don't trust it, man.
Nathan says, I don't trust you, you horny fucks.
I'm like that one meme of the dog going bonk, go to horny jail. That man fell.
Sorry to hear that.
It's Team Aqua.
That is a water type. Or no, this guy had one grass type. He's gonna sweep my entire team! I fucking say that.
This is not the first Kabutops to know that.
I thought you would outspeed it.
You'd think.
T-Bolt.
But if you're going to use all water types, I'll take advantage of that.
Let's pull out like a Gyarados.
Sure, pull out a Gyarados. Googie would love that.
He has ended up being real good.
It is real good.
I'm
Electrode
proud
was
of
one
him.
of my favorite Pokemon to use in competitive teams.
Electrode's fast and it hits things hard.
Especially in the era of dedicated leads. I loved Electrode. It had one of the fastest taunts in the game, and it could Volt Switch out.
If you Volt Switch out, you could technically run a Suicide lead if you really wanted to.
Aftermath, useful ability.
I remember the dark times of dedicated leads.
But yeah, having basically the fastest taunt in the game is like awesome. They got some cool moves too, like Foul Play. It was really cool. Especially like you've got something that Swords danced a bunch of times and is sweeping your team, you can just throw out this super duper fast Foul Play user and knock it out.
Yep.
Assuming you didn't like die in the first 2 turns, which it often did.
I would say that was its problem. Is it a little glass?
It has decent special defense, but it is
Very-
physically weak.
Very physical. Gotta kick that.
Yeah, let's do it.
That looks kickable. Really, most things to Vexu look kickable.
Ian, some things are punchable. Blissey's, for example, very punchable. Just because it's been a minute, I'm thinking about it. Let's
Save
save
the
the
game. Oh, Dave, I can't believe you put 134 hours into this.
Something like that.
Super refill. That's just gonna happen.
I know it knows there was break. I don't care. King's Rock? Sure. Let's be a dark type for a bit. See if I still outspeed. Nope. We're gonna Zendaya. Focus band. That's cute.
Do you have healing items to use?
I could. But I'm a cheap bastard.
I'm just.
This hole doesn't work. Excuse me, management? The hole in the floor, it doesn't seem to be working.
I'm just saying for like stream health, do you have healing items?
Nope. Oh, I mean, I do. I don't want to use them.
Okay.
Again, I'm the cheap bastard.
Listen, I know you're a cheap bitch. Don't get me wrong.
Sure, why not save?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, picks. Alright, we're going to swap to a group team here.
Teacher.
This used to be a coupon. Let's see if we can use that quad super effective signal beam.
Hey,
With a crit, yeah. Oh, that was cute.
You know what he could also use?
What?
Pants.
And Earthquake. You can use Earthquake.
I always thought it was weird that Nidoking had access to Thunderbolt and
Indoking has a huge move pool.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Okay, how do I kill this dragon?
You fast enough?
Yes.
I was waiting for the Lumberry there.
Lumberry is actually a real good item on Dragonite. Especially like Gen 5, that was its most common competitive item.
And
I think that you didn't get any experience for that Blastoise.
I bet I did.
I want to watch the replay. No, I don't think it gave you 0 points. I think it didn't trigger giving you experience. I think we just witnessed a bug and you mashed through it.
It's possible.
I want to rewatch the tapes.
check the tapes. Yeah, we'll check them.
I won't, I'll forget.
That was a lucky dumple.
Yeah. I don't particularly mind leaving him in confused because he doesn't hit himself very hard.
It's kind of how
I dump
First
will be.
time he got confused and healed himself before he had a heal himself first turn.
Yeah.
Then it confused him again, so it was
All for naught.
not quite as lucky.
That's fine. Dumple has high HP and not high attack, so that's fine. That was cute. You survived. That's cute. What are you gonna use? I don't care. Dumple's fine. Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
What does Jinx's cry sound like?
Oh, hold on. Shit.
Channel all your keys are on energy.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking diddly whoop.
You're thinking cricket tune.
It goes something a little like in the ballpark maybe of it goes like or something kind of like that.
No, it's nowhere close.
It makes like a rapid series of noises. I don't remember what the fuck it does.
It does make a rapid series of noises. How Kizaron, who is a famous Pokemon speedrunner, you'll see in the GDQ events, does it. He goes.
Right.
How I think it sounds more is like a. Thus ends the Jinx.
Told you I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I took a shot.
No, you did your best. I'm really proud of you.
Way off. It was bad, but.
And just as a little game for us to play in this last few minutes of stream as I make my way up Mount Pyre, any Pokemon that we see, I will try and attempt to recreate their cry.
Like, before they change all of them in Gen 6, like, Nathan could, like, identify, like, 80% of the Pokemon by their cry.
That's a little high, but...
It was nuts. Okay.
Ninetales is...
It's pretty good.
Sudowoodo is... Moo.
What's
Persian is like a... Frown.
what's Blaziken? Rusty, did we hear you there? Rusty, you right there?
Rusty. Hold on, let's try.
You Chatot.
Can you hear us?
Can you not hear me at all?
We can hear you now.
He asked you to do Chatot.
Do Chatot. Fuck! No, you gotta make it sound a little more 13-year-old.
It's about as high as I could go there. I might be.
But no, Chatot actually goes. Meow. It tries to do a little wolf whistle. It goes. Meow.
So, I did have a backup too.
Alakazam is. Oh no, it's a. It makes a little sound.
Yeah. So, I got finished with my alcoholic drink. And
Yep.
I had a backup drink.
I'm proud of you.
Because I knew I would want one. Oh, Rusty, you didn't see me drinking alcohol, did you?
You mentioned it.
No, I didn't.
Because I made the joke at the beginning of stream that you were making me drink, and then I took like a really exaggerated drink, and you just
It's
didn't
an
see it.
angry orchard. You're not like
Yeah. No,
plastered.
no.
Shadow Ball TM.
Eighth lucky egg?
Yeah, I believe that's the 8th lucky egg.
Additional lucky egg.
This one's different colored.
It does look like it should be interactable.
I'm sure me if we can take it in the town. Couldn't take it.
Not with a crit. He must have raised the crit chance.
I don't know about that.
This is back when crits were more powerful but less likely.
It's not that they're necessarily less likely, at least at their base rate. It's harder to build them up.
I thought it got increased.
I don't think the base crit rate was ever increased.
You said it was.
You can double check that.
Yeah.
But
You said it was like they raised the crits are harder.
yeah, it's
less
kind of
hard.
tough to explain, but crits raise it up in stages, and in starting with Generation 6, those stages give bigger boosts. Is really how they affected it. And to compensate, they made crits 1.5 times instead of times 2.
Damn it, Steven.
Are you checking out sports?
I am.
Oh, I forgot. Ludicolo is. In the anime, it's Ludicolo!
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. In the anime, Ludicolo has big "wanna buy some drugs, kids?" vibes. I'm just saying.
I like his appearance in Detective Pikachu.
We haven't seen that.
I still haven't seen it. I know we're bad novel people for it.
Ooh.
Umbreon is. And Azumarill is. Whoopoo!
Yes.
We're gonna swap the next one.
Ooh. You got this one, but by the way, he's either gonna.
Yeah, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
And then you killed him, so that breaks me though. If I mean looked this, say I mean looked at Pokemon and then I switched out, does that break the mean look as well? Like,
I think it does. Tentacruel is. But in later generations, it's like a.
it kind of
has that kind of a hiss to it.
Yeah.
Difficult to recreate with my human Meowth.
You don't have a human Meowth. That's not how Meowth
Gyarados
works.
is go.
Gyarados is better fucking outspeed.
I brought the correct Pokemon.
Did.
Does it know Earthquake faster than you? No, it does not.
Quagsire is so.
But so I had a really interesting tactic that I used with Gyarados kind of recently. I don't know if we've talked about it on stream or not.
Clefable is Jawa.
So in the battles that you can do, I think they call them limit battles in X and Y with the new update.
X and Y.
Or not X and Y, Sun and Moon with the new update for
In the Isle of Armor.
in the Isle of Armor, the limited battles.
Something like
I
that,
did it.
yeah.
I did it with water. I did it
Run
with
twice now. The games are sword and shield.
I know, I fucked up. Okay?
Twice.
Yes, I'm aware.
They both start with S.
But so for the water one, what I choose three water types. I had a Moxie Gyarados that was shiny, by the way. Not that that really matters. Everyone has seen a red Gyarados. That's kind of how Gold and Silver work. But it was shiny Gyarados, and what I did is I went ahead and led off with the Dynamax, and I have Hurricane on it.
Yeah.
So, it's going off of the wrong, attack stat there. I'm not necessarily looking for it to, it's great if it kills.
Yeah.
But really, what I'm doing is I'm doing that for the Tailwind.
Yeah.
Effect. So.
Speed boost.
Yeah, for the speed boost.
Gyarados is a very popular Dynamax target because Max Airstream gives you a speed boost.
So I'm hurricaning off the first turn, so I get a speed boost, and if it kills, I also get a Moxie boost. So I'm at +1 speed and +1
attack,
and
then you're very deadly.
And even if I don't, even if I just max water or whatever, whatever max move I have to do. But if I max water, then I'm in the rain. And that makes my max waters even more stupid.
Yep.
So, that was a... You wanna do this, or you wanna wait?
We'll save here.
Yeah.
This is a really tedious Mount Pyre.
Yeah, it was. You had to go up and then drop all the way back down. That kind of...
Yeah. Okay. We'll put a pin in this, and we will be back next Wednesday with this.
Mm-hmm.
Join us tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Ian and Rusty and other friends will be here playing Divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And then join us on Friday for Rusty's Storm Silver run.
Right.
And then hopefully on Sunday, Rusty and myself and other friends will be there for No Man's Sky.
Right. So I think that'll end it today. Remember, stay safe out there. World's still bad.
Register to vote.
Register to vote. It's really important. A lot of states,
you're coming up on deadlines.
Yeah, coming up on deadlines. So
if you live in the U.S., register to vote.
Yeah.
And if you live in other places, register to vote.
And remember, you can go to I think it's vote.com is what it is. And you can check your and you can check to see if you're still registered to vote. Remember, they can very easily purge you from the rolls if you haven't voted in a while, even if you were registered and haven't moved or anything.
That was a good idea to double check.
So double check that. Stay safe out there. Wear your goddamn masks in public. Help take care of other people, and pet your dogs for us. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.